Happy FLOSSMAS Day 14, everyone. Are we having fun yet? It's December 14th. My name is Kari, and this is Tiger Lily Designs. Thanks so much for joining me on this FLOSSMAS fun morning. So we're going to dig right in like we always do. Day 14, Kitchen Stitcher Advent. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh my goodness, I don't have glasses today. Let's see if I can do it without it. Out of the plastic so you don't get that sheeny, shiny reflection. It's a fabulous pattern. La-dee-da. Let's see. Let me zoom it in so you guys can read it a little bit. Looks like the font's big enough I might be able to swing it without my glasses. Be merry all, be merry all. We welcome Merry Christmas 2021. Oh my goodness. That bird with the wreath and the tree. Oh my, I love that. What a great little pattern, sweet, sweet pattern. It's a stitch count of 91 by 117. It's charted in both DMC and Anchor. And it was stitched on 36 count hog bristle by Fox and Rabbit. What a sweet pattern. I love it. Day 14. This Advent has got some fabulous patterns in it. I feel like I could stitch Christmas the entire year of 2022 because with the whips I'm creating with my Etsy designers and all these fabulous patterns that are coming across in the Advent, it could just be a 2022 Christmas. So let's jump in. Let me jump into the Etsy designer of the day. So it was bound to happen. You know it is. I didn't stitch last night. Oh, I didn't stitch on a new pattern last night. So let me tell you the story why. So today's featured designer is a designer we've talked about before, but it's a different one of her patterns. And so it was one of those things where there's a couple of the designers, actually we'll see. But a couple of the designers, I just couldn't decide which pattern I wanted to feature. So I was like, why decide? Let's do both. So this is definitely one of them. Sorry if you hear my dog clacking around my office. He wants to go for his morning walk. He says, you can do this FLOSSMAS thing later. Where's my walk? But anyway, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and feature patterns. So some of these designers, have a huge library. And I was like, you know what? You might not see them all. So I'm going to show you a couple of the patterns. So today's designer is Vivsters. Now, we talked about her on day 5, if you recall. So let me show you the pattern that I couldn't decide between that one and this one. And so here we are, day 14. And I have it all kitted up. Oh, that's not your pattern, right? Okay, good. All the yummy, yummy floss. I mean, I kitted it up. I had the best of intentions. It's another gorgeous, Vivian has just an eye for color. And just the rich and the fill of the color. It's gorgeous. They all just go together and they're so yummy and vibrant. Vibrant is the key for her designs and I'm here for it. So this is the other pattern that I wanted to share with you guys. Totally different style than day 5. So hopefully it's a little something for everybody. But this was just it gave me like Scandinavian vibes. It was just, and the blocks of color, I am here for blocks of color and the fill-in that you can kind of do. So, and it screams Christmas colors. Oh my gosh, I forgot to print it out. Okay, but so what she did, stay on point, Kari. So there's this one. So sweet. And so it measures 90 by 200. So it's a big mom move. So what I did is I went ahead and I don't know what her recommended fabric is, but I chose, there goes floss on the floor. I went and chose an opalescent to give it that shimmer. So that way she does chart. You can see kind of faintly little stars, little gray specks or whatever. I decided, you know what? I might skip stitching that part and just stitch the blocks of vibrant color, but instead put it on an opalescent fabric and then we're good to go. So that's what I charted it as. And I'm super excited about it. So that's today's pattern of the day. A couple other notes with Vivian is, remember, Vivsters is her Etsy shop, so I'll link her down below. Today's word of the day is forest. Forest is today's word of the day, so make sure you use the word forest in your comment down below to enter to win into the daily PDF giveaway for today, as well as put that in your handy dandy. Let's see if I can pull it. Grand prize crossword puzzle for the FLOSSMAS grand prize. So today's word is forest. What other notes? Okay, so she also, I gotta grab it because I gotta show it to you guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, and I got some glasses so I can see. So she was so beautiful Scandinavian, the trees and the red and the green and the traditional colors, right? Gorgeous. Check it out. But I was scrolling through her Instagram because I'm following all these Etsy designers that I'm finding. Hopefully you guys are showing them some love that way too. And I saw probably about, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months ago, she did a custom color conversion for this chart. And I was like, I fell out of my chair when I saw this because, listen, if you see my background and you see this pattern, you'll be like, I get it. I get it. Look at that. Do you see it? Now, do you see the connection? Do you see the orange and the purple and the Clemson? Doesn't it look like a Clemson Christmas forest? So, I'll be honest. That is why I didn't want to stitch it last night, because this is beautiful. And I kitted it up in the red and the green pattern, and I was here for it when I kitted it up a month ago. But then Vivian was so sweet, and she sent me this custom color conversion that is called my Clemson Forest Christmas. And this is the one I want to do, like right now. So last night when I went to go do it, gorgeous colors. She's got the purples and the orange. I mean, yummy. And she's very thoughtful in her colors. So that tree, I think, is like 10 different colors. I don't know, I'd have to count. It's like 4 purples and 4 oranges. So I want to use her colors. I do not want to put a tiger lily twist on these colors. These colors are like perfection. And so this is the one I wanted to stitch. And so last night I went to my DMC box of goodness, and I did not have enough to even make a remotely reasonable start on this. So I decided, no, not going to do that one. But I wanted to show it to you guys. So I don't know if she has this exact one on her website, but she might now, because if you're a Clemson fan or someone who loves purple and orange, you're going to love it. Okay, so, but I did stitch last night, so let's get on with that. But hold on, I didn't want to forget to tell you that Vivian is also so sweet, and she has given the FLOSSMAS, she's given us an exclusive coupon code for her Etsy shop, okay? You guys listening? It is thank you 502. So thank you 52. So what that means is if you put 2 of her patterns in your cart and then you check out with this code, you get 50% off the price of 2 patterns. So you buy 2 patterns from Vivster's Etsy shop and she's giving you 50% off. I mean, how crazy generous is that? I might have to go get a couple more in my cart today. But that's her coupon code. Again, I'll link all of her goodness down below. Go show her some love. And you might, if you didn't get this on day 5, this might convince you as to why you need to go get it now. So, like I said, I didn't stitch on that. Forest, trees, Scandinavian, color block, love it, yumminess. What I decided to do is pull out Vivster's day 5. So let's review. Just because it's been so many days. Who remembers what day 5 was? Day 5, if you recall, or let me refresh your memory, day 5 was the 12 days of Christmas that Vivster's has. And I just love it. Such a great, all these yummy, yummy colors. She's got a great color chart. The pattern is gorgeous. Colors, we talked all about that. Go back to day 5 and hear the praises of this pattern. So I decided I'm gonna put in my hour, it might have been 2, last night, because I want to get this one done. Look at that. My little partridge in a pear tree is coming together so fabulously. I just love, I mean, this is just sealing the deal on how fabulous her color choices, the saturation, the little details, you know, they're faint, but they're there. Like the partridge has little dots in his body. And of course, these little wings. It's just, but it's such an easy, not easy, it's stitching, but it's easy to follow. It is very straightforward and easy to follow. Okay, so I'm gonna get this one done. And so we're gonna tangent, look at me, we're gonna tangent right into all the things. So I'm deciding, this is where I'm deciding, because I am going to do these as ornaments. So so I am going to do these as ornaments. I know I talked about that on day 5, whether I was going to do one piece or ornaments. And I've decided ornaments is definitely what I want. And I'll tell you why. So the question is, now that I'm doing ornaments, do I want, I mean, the border's beautiful. And it would be like a gorgeous, the border around each of those pieces. Let me show you. Each of those pieces would be beautiful, but dang, yo, that's a lot of stitching. So do I want to just do the blue? So there's supposed to be an orange dot between each blue, or whatever this color is right here. So I'm almost done with that part. And then I got to fill in. Anyway, there's still more to do. It's not done, but I can't decide that when I finish it as an ornament, do I just want to do inside the dash line or put the border on each one? What do you think? Because ready? I know it's Halloween. Don't worry, people. I know. Halloween. How fun of a screen grab would that be? So one for me. And one for you. This is the addition to the grand prize giveaway today. And let me tell you what it is. It's Halloween. It's a Halloween ornament, hang, mountable thing. I got this, but I'm not, I saw this was a perfect ornament source finisher thing. So obviously it's just, you know, imagine with me. Imagine this is painted, I don't know what color yet, but not orange. I mean, I'm here for orange. Maybe if it was on my Clemson tree. But on my main tree with this, okay, so I didn't fold this properly enough. Let's see if I can, you know, imagine with me. But not orange. Maybe red. Oh, maybe I'll go see if I can find. I love this blue. I don't know. It's like a French blue. Do you see it? Oh, that might tell me I need the border. I mean, that's just all there is to that. I don't know. We'll see. So the inside of this is a 5x5 square. So there's tons of patterns out there in the cross stitch world that are cute little squares that would finish, even if they're smaller. So you just double mat them with some fabric behind it. You know, the sticky board mat and so I got one for me and one for you. So I'm thinking, I mean, obviously I needed 12 of them, but this was in the Halloween section. So there was not 12 to get. Maybe I'll go back. This was from, let me tell you, just in case. I mean, like I said, this is Halloween. I got it this year. This was from Michael's. So maybe they have like a Christmas conceptual one. Concept-wise, same. But in the Christmas decor part, I haven't been there in a month or two. So this was in the Halloween section in their decor, but it's a perfect little 5-inch square that you can just pop in your stitching and it's done. And so what I want to do though, like I said, I will paint, and this is just rough wood, easy. You just grab one of those jars of, you know, $1.99 craft paint at your local big box store and, you know, give it a coat of red or black or red and black, and then you sand it off. I don't know. I'm sure I'll do a finishing. Maybe I'll have a little finish with me and show you guys. But this is what I'm thinking for these guys. Instead, I might do a flat finish. I might do a pillow finish. It might depend on whether I can find 11 more that are the same thing. I might be seeing a Michael's trip in my future this week because I kind of am really feeling it. Because, so like I said, inside 5 inch. And this guy right now measures, yep, I know you're impressed. I got my measuring tape. The inside, the French blue dash line is 3.5 by 4. If you add the border, I haven't added the border on the left or on the right side, so it's kind of hard for me to estimation, but it's basically 4.25 by 4 3/4. So it's not a perfect square, but I think that it will finish in a perfect square just fine. And I think it's gonna look fabulous. And so hashtag goals, 2022, I'll have 12 ornaments from this gorgeous Visitors pattern. Anyway, and why? So again, grand prize giveaway. Don't forget, it's going in the box. One for you. That's today. All right, hold on. And so, story time. Why did I want to do, I got Christmas ornaments on the brain. And so like I said, 2022, I think is going to be the year of Christmas ornaments and Christmas and all the things. Because one of my favorite things, I showed you guys the favorite things on my Christmas, on my Clemson tree pretty early on. But I was walking by my main tree over there today as I was coming, getting in, getting ready, all the things. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pull some of my favorite ornaments. I should have just taken you over to the daggone tree, but that's not the way we went. So I brought a couple of them over just to show you which ones and why now I want to do ornaments. Now, like I told you, my tree over there is 95% Disney, and it's from Disney trips and all the things, and lots of photo ones, and so those are super special. But the other things that are special in there are heirloom ornaments. So I showed you, like, her name was Cookie Grandma. Cookie Grandma, my mama's mom, China painted. And so I have, hopefully that's zooming for you and it's not just some big fuzzy hot mess, but she hand painted China. So this was a Christmas bell she did. And a gorgeous, the ring light is jamming on that, but it's a gorgeous rose. So there's probably a dozen of these hand painted China ornaments. And of course I know that Cookie Grandma painted this, and these are very special. But also, so when we were going through Cookie Grandma's box of Christmas stuff, so, over the year, you get things and family heirlooms get passed down, and so you get them. And so at some point over the years, we're going through Grandma's Christmas decorations, and these were all found. Now, I don't know their stories, which is sad. I love them, but I don't know who made them. I know somebody did. I'm guessing it was somebody, that was important to my grandparents. But there's this tatting. I've never tatted before. First of all, it's just an interesting word. It's like fancy crocheting. This is a bell. So there's these tatted, I think. I don't even know. I don't know the lingo. But so there's these tatted crocheted ornaments that were gorgeous. So those are on my tree. Then there's these, look at these cute, I remember these from, I don't want to say the 70s, 60s. I don't remember, but you can tell they're all handmade, beads and pearls and things. And so those, and then there's probably a dozen of these crocheted granny square stockings. You could put a little something in them. Anyway, so these are all in super special on my tree but they were in Cookie Grandma's Christmas decorations. But I don't know who made them. Kind of makes me sad. I love them because I'm just going on the assumption that somebody, whether it's like, Cookie Granddad's mother, I think that's who tatted. But I don't know. And they're not here for me to ask anymore. And my mama doesn't know. So we're kind of just going with it. So with that, I want to make ornaments. I want to make partridge in a pear tree and all the other ones. But I want to make sure that I have a way to put that I did it. So in 100 years, Not that I'm any convinced that, they're going to last 100 years, but maybe when, my daughter's daughter pulls it out of some random box, it'll say Kari 2021, 2022. And she'll be able to figure out who made it. I wish there was a way that I could, have this story. So I hope that when you're making your ornaments, this is just my little PSA for the men, just think about those people that 100 years from now, 50 years from now, anyway, when there's a story and somebody pulls it out, I'm big on saving the stitches. I mean, that's why I do those vintage project bags. I love giving new life to things, but these are family heirlooms. And so I'm excited to make. I don't have any cross stitch ornaments yet. I don't. I have these cross stitch pieces. They all have my name and date on them. But the ornaments are going to too. I just have to figure out how to do it. I know that made from Michelle McGraw, she puts a little sweet tag on the back. I think she, on the back, she does the pillow finishing a lot, and I kind of dig on that. So maybe, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna have to, because I think it's important to leave a story. Anyway, that's day 14, guys. I'm trying to keep them under 20 minutes, but it's a chit chat Kathy with me. So I hope you're okay with it. If you didn't stick around, that's okay. But I'll see you tomorrow episode. Thank you so much for watching day 14. Get some stitches in. Bye.